Ever wondered why Italians seem to communicate so effortlessly with their hands? Well, it's not just a stereotype. It's a powerful part of their culture. Italians use hand gestures to express emotions, thoughts, and even entire sentences. They don't just rely on words, they bring their feelings to life with their hands. It's a unique way of communicating that makes conversations more vivid and fun. So, when you see someone talking with their hands, remember, it's not just for drama. It's a core part of their communication style. Hand gestures are a big part of Italian culture. It's not just about saying something, it's about showing how you feel with every movement of your hands. From small gestures like a simple wave to more dramatic ones like pointing to the sky, every gesture has meaning. Italians use these hand signs to make conversations more expressive. So, next time you hear an Italian talking passionately, don't just listen to the words, watch their hands too. In today's video, we'll explore 7 of the most powerful Italian hand gestures you need to start using to express yourself like a true Italian. We'll break down each gesture and explain when and how to use them. These gestures are so much more than just signs. They're the key to unlocking a whole new way of communicating. By the end of this video, you'll be able to use these hand gestures with confidence, just like an Italian would. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell for more cultural tips and tricks. If you're ready to learn more about the Italian way of life and how to talk with your hands, make sure you're subscribed. You don't want to miss out on any of our future videos. Just click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we post new content. What makes Italian gestures unique? In Italian culture, hand gestures are more than just a way to emphasize words. They're a key part of daily communication. When Italians talk, their hands are often just as expressive as their words. It's how they show emotion, explain ideas, and connect with each other on a deeper level. These gestures help make conversations more lively and full of energy. In fact, Italians are known for speaking with their hands so much that there are over 250 different gestures in the language. But don't worry, you don't need to learn all 250 to make an impact. Let's break down the top 7. These 7 gestures are powerful enough to help you express yourself just like an Italian, no matter the situation. The importance of hand gestures. Hand gestures are powerful tools in communication. They can express emotions, add clarity to words, or even replace them entirely. In Italy, a gesture can say more than 1,000 words. For example, when someone is angry or frustrated, their hands might show it even before they speak. Now, not all gestures are polite. Some, like the finger purse, where the fingers are pinched together in front of the face, are used to show disapproval or confusion. It's important to know which gestures are okay to use, and which ones might be considered rude, especially when you're talking to someone you don't know well. Gesture 1. The "che vuoi?" What do you want? Gesture. The "che vuoi?" gesture is simple but powerful. To do it, raise your hand with your fingers pointing upwards and your palms open. This gesture is often used when you're confused, frustrated, or trying to ask, "What do you want?" or "What's going on?" When to use. You can use this gesture when you're feeling puzzled or annoyed. It's perfect when you don't understand a situation or when you want to express confusion. It's also great for asking someone what they expect from you or why they're acting a certain way. For example, imagine you're at a cafe and someone orders something that doesn't make sense. You can throw up your hands in the "che vuoi?" gesture, looking at the person, and say, "What do you want?" It shows your confusion, but it's not meant to be rude. What's the difference between this gesture and something rude? The key difference between the "che vuoi" gesture and a rude gesture lies in the tone and context. When you use "che vuoi," you're expressing confusion or frustration, but you're not insulting anyone. On the other hand, rude gestures, like the middle finger, are meant to offend and are more aggressive. Always be mindful of the situation and the people around you when using these gestures. Gesture 2. The "mamma mia" gesture. The "mamma mia" Gesture is easy to do but very expressive. To perform it, bring your fingers together and touch your chest, often with a little shake of the hand. This gesture is full of emotion and can convey a lot with just a small movement. When to use. You'll want to use this gesture when you're surprised, amazed, or in disbelief. It's perfect for those moments when something shocks you, and you don't even know what to say. Instead, you let the gesture do the talking for you. Example. Imagine you just heard that your friend won a huge prize. You can touch your chest with your fingers, shake your hand a little, and say, "Mamma mia." It's a natural reaction when something feels unbelievable or too good to be true. Gesture 3. The passo, crazy, gesture. The pazzo gesture is simple but packs a punch. To do it, use your index finger to make small circles around your temple, near your forehead. This gesture is commonly used when you want to call something or someone crazy, out of control, or irrational. When to use. This gesture is perfect when something doesn't make sense or seems totally unbelievable. Whether you're describing an event or a person acting in an irrational way, the pazzo gesture helps you express that they're acting crazy or beyond reason. Example. Let's say someone told you they tried to jump off a roof just for fun. You can make the pazzo gesture by circling your finger near your temple while shaking your head in disbelief. It shows that you think the action is crazy, even if you're laughing about it. Gesture 4. The pinched fingers gesture. The pinched fingers gesture is one of the most recognizable Italian hand gestures. To do it, bring your fingers together and pinch them, with your palm facing up. It's a simple but powerful gesture that conveys a lot of meaning. When to use. This gesture is used when you're asking, "What do you want from me?" or "What is it?" It's a great way to show confusion, frustration, or even curiosity about something. It's often used when you're not quite sure what's going on and want some clarity. Example. Imagine you're in a conversation where someone is talking to you about something confusing. You can throw your hands up with your fingers pinched together, looking at the person with a confused expression. This shows you don't understand what they want from you or what they're asking. It's a classic way to express that moment of, "What is this all about?" Gesture 5. The fingers crossed gesture for luck. The fingers crossed gesture is simple yet full of good wishes. To do it, cross your fingers in front of your chest, usually with your hands held close together. It's a classic gesture used to wish someone luck or to show that you hope something turns out well. When to use. This gesture is perfect when you want to wish someone good luck or express that you're hoping for a positive outcome. It's commonly used before a big event or a challenging moment, like an exam, a performance, or an important meeting. Example. Imagine your friend is about to give a big presentation. You can cross your fingers in front of your chest and say, "Good luck, you've got this." It's a positive, supportive gesture that shows you're rooting for their success. Gesture 6. The che cosa gesture. The che cosa gesture is easy to do and packs a lot of meaning. To make this gesture, hold your hand with your palm facing downward and give it a slight flicking motion. It's a simple movement, but can express a lot of confusion or questioning. When to use. You use this gesture when you're asking, "What are you talking about?" It's perfect when someone says something that doesn't make sense, and you want to show you're confused or questioning their words or actions. Example. Imagine someone tells you an unbelievable story, and you're not sure what they mean. You can flick your hand downward, palm facing down, and say, "Che cosa?" This lets them know you're confused and want more explanation. Gesture 7. The vaffanculo gesture. The vaffanculo gesture is Italy's version of the well-known middle finger gesture. To do it, you raise your middle finger in the air, just like you would in other cultures. But in Italy, it carries a very strong meaning, and it's used to express anger or frustration. When to use. This gesture is powerful and somewhat aggressive. It's typically used when you want to tell someone to go away or leave me alone. But be careful, it's a very bold and offensive gesture, so you should only use it in situations where you're sure it's appropriate, like with close friends or in a heated moment. Always use it with caution. Example: imagine someone keeps bothering you, and you've already asked them to stop. You could give them the vaffanculo gesture, but only if the situation calls for it. This gesture is best used in a humorous or light-hearted context, not when you're genuinely upset or trying to cause trouble. Using these gestures in daily life. If you want to start using Italian hand gestures, the best way is to practice. One of the easiest ways to learn them is by watching Italian movies or TV shows. This helps you see how Italians use gestures in different situations. Pay attention to how their hands move when they talk, and you'll start to notice patterns. Tip: start small. Try using a gesture like the Mamma Mia when something surprises you. It's simple and doesn't require much effort, but it will get you used to adding gestures to your conversations. Slowly, as you get more comfortable, you can try out other gestures, like the pinched fingers or che vois. It's important to use these gestures confidently, but always make sure the context is right. Don't overdo it, especially if you're in a formal setting. And yes, foreigners can definitely use these gestures. Just be mindful of the situation and the people around you so you don't accidentally offend anyone. Avoid overusing gestures. Can you guess the meaning of some common Italian hand gestures? You've probably seen quizzes or videos online where people try to match gestures to their meanings. It's a fun way to learn, but keep in mind that gestures are not always universal. Tourists sometimes get them wrong, especially when they use gestures out of context. For example, the che vois gesture can be misinterpreted if used at the wrong time. Tip: while Italian gestures are powerful, they should not replace every word in a conversation. Overusing any gesture can make it seem exaggerated or even silly. It's best to use them sparingly and in the right moments, so they stay impactful and natural. Conclusion: so, we've covered 7 powerful Italian hand gestures today, from the che vois for confusion to the Mamma Mia for surprise and the vaffanculo for frustration. Each gesture adds a unique touch to how Italians communicate. These gestures can express everything from questioning to excitement to disbelief, and they're a fun way to bring your conversations to life. Now, it's time for you to practice. Start incorporating these gestures into your daily conversations, but always use them at the right moment. The more you practice, the more natural they'll feel. So, which of these gestures do you plan to use first? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more cultural tips. And stay tuned for more videos on mastering Italian culture and communication coming soon.